In a world obsessed with speed and trends, I've found my greatest joy in slowing down. My travel isn't about adrenaline or perfect photos. It's about sharing journeys with those who've lived long, full lives. Traveling with older people is a quiet rebellion against the rush of modern life, a choice to walk alongside wisdom and experience. These companions, with their silver hair and gentle smiles, have taught me more than any guidebook ever could. A sunrise becomes gratitude, a cup of tea in a market becomes a lesson in connection. My friends wonder why I choose the company of those in their 70s or 80s. The answer: they offer a different kind of adventure, one of the heart and mind. This love for intergenerational travel began with a trip with my grandmother. I expected to be her caretaker, but I became her student. She taught me to notice the small details, the kindness in a stranger's eyes, the scent of bread in a hidden alley. That trip changed everything, opening a door to deeper, more meaningful travel. Since then, I've sought out journeys with retired professors, artists, and grandparents, each a masterclass in living. They've shown me that travel is not about ticking off landmarks, but about hearing the world's stories. And as a young woman at the start of my own story, I feel privileged to listen. I remember traveling with Eleanor, a retired librarian in her late 70s, through the hills of Tuscany. Our days were unhurried, mornings with strong coffee, afternoons filled with her stories of childhood during the war. Her memories of rationed chocolate, distant sirens, and swing dances brought history to life. One afternoon, we got lost on a winding road. My instinct was to panic, but Eleanor laughed and called it an adventure. She encouraged me to put away my phone and just drive. We stumbled upon a tiny trattoria, sharing a meal that remains one of the best of my life. That day, Eleanor taught me to embrace the unexpected, to see getting lost as an opportunity for discovery. Her calm acceptance of the unknown was a powerful antidote to my generation's need for control. That simple afternoon in the Italian countryside reshaped my approach to travel and to life. Sometimes the best moments are the ones you never planned. Traveling with older companions has taught me the art of patience. In Kyoto, I journeyed with Arthur, a former botanist who moved at a deliberate pace. While I wanted to rush from site to site, Arthur would spend 20 minutes admiring moss on a stone lantern. At first, his slowness frustrated me, but soon I surrendered to his rhythm. I began to notice the light through maple leaves, the sound of water, the serenity of a carved Buddha. Arthur showed me that the depth of an experience matters more than the number of sights seen. Meals became rituals, train rides moments for reflection, and stillness a source of connection. I learned to walk without a destination, to sit in a cafe with only my thoughts, to find contentment in simply being. The fear of missing out faded, replaced by confidence in the richness of the present. Traveling with elders recalibrated my internal clock. To truly understand a place, or yourself, you must be willing to be still and let the world reveal its secrets. The soundtrack to my travels with older friends is soulful. String quartets in Vienna, market chatter, folk songs by a fire. Music isn't just background, it's a catalyst for memory and connection. A familiar tune unlocks stories, creating bonds that transcend words. Meals, too, become the centerpiece of the day. Long, leisurely, filled with laughter and debate. Dining is a celebration of culture and fellowship, not just sustenance. In these unhurried moments, the real magic happens. Stories are shared, trust is built. I've learned that the most memorable parts of any journey are not the monuments, but the moments you share. This slower rhythm, connection over efficiency, meaning over speed, is the greatest gift my older travel partners have given me. It's taught me that joy is found in togetherness. Traveling with elders has taught me humility. I once saw myself as the tech-savvy guide, but soon realized my most important role was to listen. In Morocco with Samuel, a retired history professor, I relied on my phone to navigate the Fes Medina, yet we kept getting lost. Samuel, meanwhile, connected with people, finding our way through intuition and conversation. He showed me that the soul of a place is found in its people, not its maps. I began to put my phone away, asking locals for directions just to connect. I learned to listen to the stories of those we met, seeing them as main characters in their own lives. This humility changed how I move through the world. There's wisdom in seeking guidance from those who've walked before you. My older friends taught me that listening is a generous act of love. In a world where everyone wants to be heard, listening is a radical kindness. It's a gift that enriches both giver and receiver. Guidebooks can show you landmarks, but they can't teach you how to find meaning. For that you need wisdom, a compass only experience can provide. Traveling with older people has given me access to this invaluable tool. I remember standing before ancient ruins in Greece with Clara. The guidebook gave facts, but Clara saw the people who once lived there. She spoke of hopes, fears, and the enduring need for beauty. My older companions see the bigger picture, their perspective shaped by decades of observation. They rarely panic over setbacks, knowing most worries are temporary. Their resilience and kindness are lessons you can't learn from a book. They treat everyone with dignity, understanding that small kindnesses are what truly last. Their wisdom is a quiet, steady force that guides my travels and shapes who I want to become. My journeys with older companions have been the greatest education of my life. They've shown me that the gap between generations is a bridge waiting to be crossed, filled with wisdom and love. I share these stories to invite you. Look to the elders in your life. Their journeys may not be exotic, but they've traveled through time in ways we can only imagine. The adventure can be a walk, a cup of tea, or a phone call. Just be present and listen. Ask about their first job, their favorite music, their proudest moment. In their answers, you'll find echoes of your own hopes and fears. Despite our differences, the truths of the human heart remain the same. Let's build more bridges, honor their stories, and pass on their wisdom. Intergenerational friendship is a gift, one that guides us all.